Get in here, get in here. Everybody get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? So we got a lot to talk about. So you guys have been blowing my phone up like crazy, you know. Armon, look what's going on. Doja Cat is about to take over female rap. She got a #1 record with Paint the Town Red. She's got a debut at 100 million Spotify streams. She's the new it girl on the scene right now. As nobody with Doja Cat, and now she's taking Doja and Ice Spice on the road. Okay, so I want to get into some things in regards to Doja Cat. Okay, you guys know kind of how I feel if you've been watching this channel for a long time when it comes to Doja Cat and her being a rapper. I personally do not feel that Doja Cat is a rapper. I think that she does a version of rap. If you would call it rap, to me, it's stylistic speaking or an alternative rap. I think it's more like commercialized rap. It's not really hip hop rap to me. But I do see Doja Cat possibly becoming the face of female rap, and not because she's just better, but because she's more widely branded, acceptable. You know what I mean? And it's not true hip hop, but it can be boxed in as hip hop with the powers at B. When I say the powers at B, I'm talking about white people, mainstream, commercial, whatever, however you want to spin it. But the masses, you know, can turn that on and that be their rap song and it be like safe. You know what I mean? No matter if she's talking about demons or this or that and the third, you know, white people, Asian people, moms, dads, grandpas, things like that, they can play Doja Cat and they can still feel like, yeah, I'm listening to rap. But are you really listening to rap? Like, you know what I'm saying? So she has this thing to where it's like crossover rap to me, where I think that it's more widely acceptable in bars, venues, events, and like white people can get behind it and understand it a little bit more, and people will stream it because she touches a wider audience to me than like your standard hip hop female rap artist. You know what I'm saying? But my issue is, I personally, it doesn't matter how many streams she gets, how many #1 Billboard Hot 100 records she gets. To me, Doja Cat will never be the face of female rap for me. I don't care what she does. I don't care how many tickets she sells. I don't care how many sold out tours she does. To me, she is not hip hop. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. To me, she's not hip hop just because I feel like the songs, the beats, it doesn't feel like hip hop to me. It feels like an alternative version. It feels like between a mix of hip hop and pop music blended to make like, you know, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it feels like to me. Like almost like a demonic Disney version of hip hop in a nutshell. Also, I just feel like she doesn't embody hip hop culture and what female rappers are, you know, from the look to the style to the aesthetic to the confidence to the swag, just any of that. I feel like I don't see anybody online quoting Doja Cat lyrics. You know, I don't see anybody that, you know, within our community that want to dress like Doja Cat, want to look like Doja Cat, want to be a bad bitch like Doja Cat, and truly embody the essence and the power of a female MC. I just don't see that. I think Doja Cat is an alternative pop rapper, stylistic speaker, overall entertainer. And it's not to discredit, you know, the Nickies, the Cardis, the Megan, the Stallion, but I do feel like Doja Cat has a more of a global reach just because she's more pop based, in my opinion. So for me, I will never be able to say, yes, Doja Cat is a rapper. Doja Cat is the female rapper and Doja Cat is that girl. No, I just feel like they put Doja Cat in these categories because it's easier to give her wins in these categories. They should put her up against, you know, pop stars like Taylor Swift, if you ask me. But they don't do that because I feel like in that, if they throw her in those arenas, she's not able to compete numbers wise. However, when you go against like a Megan Thee Stallion or a Lotto or a Cardi B, hell, even Nicki Minaj, where they're predominantly hip hop, it's easier to bring your crossover audience in, have them listening to you, have them add to the numbers, and then all of a sudden slap on the first female rapper to do this, the first female rapper to do that, or in some cases, the first R&B singer. I'll never forget when she won Best R&B. I don't know if that was at the Billboards or the VMAs. It was one of these award shows. She won Best R&B over Summer Walker and Jasmine Sullivan, and I think Ari Lennox. It was something crazy like that. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they throw Doja Cat into these hip hop, cultural, R&B, rap categories because those are like more easier wins for her. I feel like when she should really be going up against her pop peers. But I just feel like when you put her against those girls, the numbers are not just astronomically different. So the headlines won't read the same, in my opinion. So I think it's all branding and marketing and publicity, too, because it's like, all right, she looks like she's blowing all these rap girls out of the water, but is she really truly a rap girl? I don't know. And I know a lot of you guys are like, she's a rapper, she's a rapper, she's a rapper. I don't know. You think of the time where you saw a female rapper cut their hair off, go emo, gothic, and demonic, demons and devils in their videos, tell their fans they hate them and this, that, and the third, eating boogers, smelling farts, burping in their hand and doing all kind of crazy stuff. And you were like, yes, that is hip hop. You never did that. And I just don't think it's fair because I think that female rappers cannot do the things that Doja Cat do. Megan Thee Stallion cannot cut her hair bald, chop off all her eyebrows, pierce her face, and look crazy. Cardi B cannot have a bunch of demons in her video. Nicki Minaj can't do that. Go completely goth, emo, crazy looking. If any one of the hip hop girls did that, we would be ready to call psychologists, the ER, doctors, because we'd be thinking, well, wait, something is not right. She's having a Britney Spears moment. Megan Thee Stallion has lost her mind. The pills are getting to Nicki Minaj. Cardi B doesn't know what to do. She's having a mental breakdown. Doja Cat does it. It's cool. It's different. It's edgy. It's fashion. It's unique. It's eccentric and eclectic. It's new. It's now. It's next. No. And all of a sudden that's hip hop? No. Hip hop has never, and listen, I'm not trying to box this in, but can we talk about it for a minute? Hip hop has never been that. And to me, it will never be that because I don't care who you are. You can be, I don't care. You can be into spirituality. You can go rob and shoot, kill niggas. You know what I mean? You could be the most gangster of them all. But one thing that is universal within hip hop culture, black people and anybody that aligns with our values, one thing that we get, I don't care if a man went and robbed a bank. That fool is going to be at church on Easter Sunday. One thing that black people do not do, we may do a lot of things, but we don't play with no demons and no devils. You'll find a black person shoot somebody before they go in here talking about they playing how my demons look. Black people don't even, hip hop is not into bringing that into their psyche. Not at the way that Doja Cat is doing it. That is not hip hop. That's not hip hop at all to me. So for me, Doja Cat does not embody hip hop. To me, Doja Cat doesn't even really like black people. So it's very hard for me to accept and see Doja Cat as a rapper from different ways. It's first how she carries herself culturally. Nothing embodies hip hop. But then even when she raps, I don't get rapper. I get that, she's an artist, an overall entertainer. She's a great singer, and she's a stylistic speaker. And she can do an alternative style kind of rhyme flow. And then boom, she's a rapper now because she tags it that way. But to me, Doja Cat is not a rapper. However, for the sake of conversation, let's throw her into the rap category. If she is a rapper, she's killing the game. She's killing the game, and she is the one to watch at this point because she's artistic. Everything she touches seems to turn to gold, even when she's coming against her fans, having breakdowns, going off, doing crazy stuff. People love that. And so this is why I was saying before, a lot of Cardi B fans and Nicki Minaj fans, you guys are, a lot of the different fan bases, they're so focused on the Cardi and Nicki beef. When you have this woman, Doja Cat, sliding up the ranks where Nicki and Cardi B are not charting. Nicki Minaj's record, last time I saw you, it's set to debuted at number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100. I think that that's great for her, considering that this is a slow song. It's more of like a melodic ballad type thing. And, I cannot stand to sing a Nicki Minaj record, but it's a pretty record. Okay, so that's cute. Hopefully it stays on the charts. But my thing is, the focus shouldn't be, let's stream Doja Cat and be out of spite for Cardi B's drop, or let's stream Doja Cat out of spite for Nicki Minaj's drop. Really, you guys should be focused on streaming your true artists that you love, because you have these other artists with no seasoning, no sauce, no real hip hop flair coming in to change the face of what hip hop and hip hop culture is. And for me, I'm just not here for that. I'm not here for Doja Cat to be the face of female rap, because to me, she does not embody anything that says female rapper hip hop. Nothing. Not aesthetically, not musically, nothing. And so for me, Doja Cat is not a female rapper. However, she's a great pop star entertainer. But I think they throw her in these categories because it looks like an easy win, in my opinion. So the question is Doja Cat becoming the new face of female rap? Well, for some of you guys that want to consider her a rapper, absolutely. For me, no. I don't care how many number one she gets. To me, I still don't think she's respected, or I'm respecting her as a female rapper. I'm just not doing it. And I don't know if everybody else is too. You know what I'm saying? But not for nothing. She came out. She did her big one. She's talking her ish. And the numbers are numbering. Demons and all. So it is what it is. Now, other people are saying, Armon, oh my God, Doja Cat is linking up with Ice Spice. Do you think Nicki's going to feel any kind of way? What do you think? Here's the thing. The Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat is also weird. No one is saying anything. You see Ice Spice liking Nicki Minaj's post and commenting on the post, but you don't see Nicki Minaj even interacting with her. Doja Cat is coming out swearing that she doesn't have any issues with Nicki Minaj, this, that, and the third. We don't truly know what's going on. I think it's all a bunch of BS and weird stuff going on behind the scenes, but people are keeping it under wraps. However, when it comes to Ice Spice and Doja Cat, this wasn't a big woo-hoo wow moment for me. I didn't really feel any kind of way about it. I didn't understand what the big whoop was. I thought we knew that these girls were going on tour. Alongside with Ice Spice, Doechii is going to be going on tour with Doja Cat. Now, I will say this. I personally don't see where Ice Spice fits on this tour musically, because I feel like, hell, I would consider Ice Spice more of a female rapper than Doja Cat. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even consider Doechii a female rapper. I feel like if Doja Cat is a female rapper, so is Doechii. You know what I mean? And I just feel like those are not female rappers. I don't know what exactly you would call them, but those are not female rappers to me. But anyway, nevertheless, Ice Spice going on tour with Doja Cat, I think it's random. It's a little random. I mean, because I think I would be going to go see Ice Spice, but I don't want to see Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind seeing Doechii. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that I guess they're bringing out everybody because, you might have people that want to see Doja Cat, but don't care about Ice Spice, but want to see Ice Spice, but don't really want to see Doja Cat. I don't know. But for me, Ice Spice being on this tour, I mean, it could be a good look for Ice Spice because Doja Cat is going to do well. She probably will sell out all of her shows. because she does have a big fan base and a nice big mainstream overall international base, I believe. So I think it will be a good look for Ice Spice as a new artist going on this tour with her. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just hope that Ice Spice does not become tainted into the darkness and the demons of it all, because I just don't even think that even aligns with Ice Spice is. You know what I mean? I just feel like their brands are so differently. So to see Ice Spice on a Doja Cat tour, it just, those are two different energy and two different vibes for me. So for me, I'm just kind of like, okay, this is random, but I'll catch Ice Spice on another show, in my opinion. Now, as far as Doechii and Doja Cat, I'm actually glad that Doechii is on this tour, because I personally feel like Doechii is the black version of Doja Cat, if you ask me, and the more talented version. She's just darker. So perhaps, that's probably why she hasn't had her big, huge breakout moment. But I think Doechii and Doja Cat are one and the same, and I personally prefer Doechii over Doja Cat. So I think that was a perfect fit for the tour, because I think that their styles are similar. Musically, they're kind of similar, but then they're different. But you're going to get great show, great showmanship, great performances from both of them. So I thought that made sense. And because I think that they recognized that there was a correlation between the two artists that kind of were similar. And I think that would be great for the different fan bases to see them perform in that same, at the same arena. So I thought that was pretty dope that Doechii is going to be on the tour. However, Ice Spice being a part of it, it just seems random. I mean, I don't know if that was Doja Cat just like, okay, let's just throw Ice Spice here. And Ice Spice team, I think Ice Spice's team, I'm worried that Ice Spice's team is trying to do a lot of like big moments. And then it's like, where do we go from here? So I'm hoping that Ice Spice's team is really setting and pacing themselves. And so they're not peaking her too quickly, because she's had a huge year this year and she's touched, a lot of big people. So we need somewhere for Ice Spice to go. And I say that to say we need something for the fans and the people to be excited about, because people love to grow with you. So if you give them everything at once, we're all excited, but then there's nothing for us. There's no more moments for us to be excited for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping that they're being very cognizant of that, and that they're spreading out the moments, the collaborations, the bigger ones at least, for longevity, because Ice Spice has been hitting us really big. And so once she's hit everybody, then where do you go from here? Are we now bored with Ice Spice? So hopefully there's a strategic plan there set in place for longevity, because, Ice Spice has been quiet for a while. So perhaps she's kind of taking a break and not wanting to max out. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't be paying for this show. I don't care to see Doja Cat on tour at all. Doja Cat is not a rapper. However, Doja Cat is putting up stats. And, if she is going to be continuing to put up stats in these rap categories, these female rappers need to be very, very afraid, because Doja Cat could come in and be winning awards for best female hip hop artist or best rap album. And to me, that is just like, wow. But the hip hop in me is like, I'm not letting the clear people take hip hop away from me and make it this alternative, gothic, demonic thing. That is not rap. That is not hip hop. That's not. And I've never seen it as that. And I never felt like that. That is not the culture. And to me, Doja Cat does not embody female rap in any capacity. So those are my thoughts. I would like to know what you guys think about it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, I want you to keep that same energy. And I'll see you soon. Peace out.